Are we? Oh,
In 3, 2. I think it's already happened, to be
oh,
honest.
what?
Hello!
Really?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to... I should unpause this. It'd be
Yeah,
a
I
bit
was
more
going
fun.
to say we're just on a menu.
Yeah, welcome to our Thursday live stream, where today
Hello.
I am at the controls.
Are you going to be at the controls for the whole thing?
It
What if it
depends
goes
if we want to be, successful or...
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
ha 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 ha. You're kind of here as my guide and
As a guide, I've not played this
cheerleader.
game for... Okay, cheerleader I can do.
Yeah, I didn't mean like literally go around that corner, look out, there's a thing. I just meant, I don't know what I meant really.
We should explain that we're playing The Last of Us Remastered. And
Yes.
we're playing it on Grounded because we both completed the game before. Lots of reasons to play it. Two reasons to play The Last of Us Remastered at the moment. 3, it's like Spanish Inquisition, isn't it?
Yes,
It's really good.
good reason.
One of the best games on PS4. It's currently one of the monthly games on PlayStation Plus. So you could just, if you're a PlayStation Plus member, why not just go and download it and play it?
Let me tell you, Nath, that is
Okay.
why I'm playing it right,
Right,
now.
'cause this
So
is a
I played
downloaded
The Last
version.
of Us on PS3,
Same.
didn't have the remastered version,
Right.
and I've downloaded it from PlayStation Plus this month. That's what I'm playing right now.
And here we are. And also because those of us who have played some of The Last of Us Part 2 know
Oh,
The Last of Us 2 is coming. So
God.
it's going to be pretty good.
I wondered when you were going to drop that.
Mhm.
Pretty early.
Pretty early.
And people will probably want to know, I'll just reiterate, as you have said it, we've both finished The Last of Us on PS3.
Correct.
I did it on normal difficulty.
I did as well.
This is my first time playing Grounded
I've
mode.
heard tales of Grounded, but I have not even attempted it before.
I'm going to tell you, in case you don't know, that Joel doesn't have his listen ability. You know where
How will you
I
see
can
where the
highlight,
clickers are,
yeah,
Dave?
can't do that.
What?
There's no health display,
Oh.
so I have to, like, if he's like this...
Right, you just have to gauge from
I have
how,
to gauge.
how sad you feel.
I think he has less health.
Mate.
And also, there's fewer items, way fewer items in the world.
I think probably Sylvester Volga says throw a brick at someone's head. That is what I do
will do
all the
that.
time.
I will do
Oh
that.
yeah, I think we should would like us to draw attention
To the fact.
to the poll.
Some people have already gone and straight in there, and the poll looks pretty much exactly as I thought it would, Nate.
Right. So who would survive longest in The Last of Us? Me or Dave? No votes. Elle with 37%. Rosie with 12%. I don't know what people think Rosie's going to do. Just start.
I think she'd go mad.
Get
I
really
think she'd just
ruthless.
laugh, like a bit like the Joker.
Or Rob. And I can tell you right now, Elle would definitely survive longer than all of us. Rob, I'm sure, is he's a monster. So I'm sure he would have no compunction. He would do whatever. But Elle would get him.
Funnily enough, we talked about this yesterday, Nath, when we came up with this, when we thought we'd stream this today.
Yeah.
And
You ready?
we all in the room said, you weren't there, but we all said in the room, Elle would survive.
Right.
Apart from Rob, who said he would survive. And
Right,
he said,
okay,
and Elle was like, I've got
Come on.
axes. And Rob said, you can see axes, you can't see betrayal.
Wow.
Which I thought was incredibly telling, as it immediately told us this whole plan for surviving.
Sure, yeah. Let's work together.
We should say a wonderful welcome to everybody, but especially our two fantastic moderators today, Domino and Oliver Bath.
Hello.
Who I've both seen popping up in the comments already. Hello to you both. I hope we have a lovely stream. So we're really early in the game. I mean, in a way, it's not cheating.
Right.
No,
it's not. It's the beginning of the game.
I mean, I don't know how hard it's going to be, but
It's like we're on a date.
it is, the earlier part of the game where it's still telling us the mechanics and things. Are
I'm
you,
sorry,
are you
I've
getting
not
some
played.
nostalgia?
Yeah, I've not played this game since it came out.
Let me tell you, neither have I. And let me tell you, it's an amazing game.
It's really good, man.
It's an amazing game.
I remember, because I am the oldest games journalist in the world, I remember going to Naughty Dog when they announced it and getting to see a little bit of it and listening to the score. They played that for us in a little room at the Naughty Dog studio. And I was like, wow, this music's really good. And then obviously I looked up who it was by and I was like, oh, okay, that's why. He's done loads of these other really amazing scores and albums. And
You must be thinking of someone else.
they introduced us to the actors, and the acting was good. But more than anything, I think just like the reason that it was this particular little bit of the game is because the way that they researched and then modelled what the world would look like quite shortly after humans were laid low is incredible. It looks amazing. The nature just going, do you know what, lads? We will have that back. Thank you.
Yeah, I say it gives me kind of like quite a lot of nostalgia because it was a game that was released like quite early on, I think, when Access had happened. It was
Yeah,
like
definitely.
maybe the first like really big, really exciting game, PlayStation exclusive that we got to cover, and it was quite early in my career. But I remember before that, I think maybe you'd been to on a maybe you just said this. I was half listening. You went to a preview of it to see it,
Yeah.
or maybe just I don't know the
It was
announcement.
yeah.
The announce, and I remember you telling me about it, and I was just like,
We get our merchandise back. It should be easy to
sounds
unload.
okay.
Right,
I guess. What
right.
about Uncharted?
Right, are they doing another
Can we
Uncharted?
just
They showed us a clip from the BBC Nature program, you know, with the spiraling
I
camera
remember.
of the ants.
Attenborough.
It was great.
It's a terrifying premise,
Isn't it?
But you know, like so grounded in something that
Grounded.
does exist. Oh, grounded.
Grounded.
I
I'm
don't
going to let
even
you
know.
concentrate because there are some noises going on.
Yeah, we're into spores now, so
I am just going to have a look here. You can check, Henlo Friend says, you can check Joel's health by the light bar on the DualShock if you're on PS4.
of course.
So
it's
that's
green
good.
at the moment, which you might not be able to see on the. This is not nice.
Let's have a
The
little
air is so thick.
look. Is Domino...
Oh.
Domino, sorry, I missed it. Did you say that you got the...
rats.
yeah, he's saying
Keep your eyes and ears
Domino, he ground out the multiplayer for the Platinum in the last month on PS3 because
Oh,
the
wow.
server shut down not that long ago, I don't think.
Look
So
at this, Nath. They are absolutely horrendous.
they look amazing. They look really, really
It's
cool.
really horrible, isn't it? Really
I
terrifying.
really love that they've just taken that inspiration from this thing which actually happens, which is really sort of baroque and bizarre.
You okay?
Yes.
And then they've just put it on people. It looks really, really good.
I mean,
mate,
I wonder what sort of quirk of genetics means that
holding it back.
the spores can't currently infect us. You know,
don't
what is
know.
it? It's just ants, or is it some insects?
Some insects. I guess we're not helping him.
My mask broke.
Oh, I guess not.
Well, if your mask's broke.
Don't leave me to turn.
Oh, no. When he says
But I
help.
can't, can I? Because I need the bullets.
Please.
I mean, I could.
Oh, now it's an actual thing.
I can't.
Don't.
I shouldn't. And this is grounded. This is a test of
Oh,
grounded. I've
that's-
never. I mean, I definitely shot him last time.
Do you know? Yeah. Do you know? I was just going to say it's the first.
Oh, this is gun. Sorry.
Because you're just going, oh, this game's going to be harder for me. But it's impacted me on an emotional level.
Oh.
Ooh, which one of you is playing? Says Whams. Dave. Dave is playing.
Oh God, he's saying, "Come back." Oh, can you imagine that? Oh no, it's horrible. That's horrible. He's just said, "Please, can you shoot me?"
Yeah.
And we've not done that.
I may need
We've
this
not-
bullet for someone
We've not shot him.
more urgent.
Sorry.
So that's
I'm looking for things. He must be like, "Oh, they're coming back. Thank God." Can you just end my misery? No.
that's a shame. I think it's fair to say, Dave, in terms of us doing this stream today, neither of
Hang on. Is this going to be our first encounter with a? Yeah. Oh God. Oh, I'll tell you something else you don't have, Nath. It's button prompts. So
Oh,
I'm going to
cool.
have to.
Oh no, there you go. There you go. Well, there's a little.
I don't think
Oh,
that's,
what
that's a
button
tutorial.
Right,
I think I have
see.
to
But
just know.
so you just have to know. Mate.
Do you think he's close enough? I guess
No,
it won't matter if I
no.
press it.
No. Oh
Please
man.
be quiet. Please.
This
be
is
quiet.
really atmospheric and scary.
It is, yeah. So I don't have listen mode. It would be on R1, I think, but it's not there. There was what? One more? Two more?
I thought there were two.
There they are. I don't have anything apart from my gun. I guess maybe I could use like a brick or something would be good. Or I can just shoot them. I have got Tess. Oh my god. Okay, right, I'm going to go around the side because the
I mean, how are
I
you
think
gonna?
it's a better
Is
shot.
Tess gonna?
Oh no! Okay.
Okay.
Oh no! I've panicked.
Oh.
I've panicked.
It's gonna be all right. My word.
Oh no!
Get distance. Or punch. Punching's good. Keep punching. Do you have
That's
any
it.
bottles?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Oops.
Go and help Jess. Punch. More punch.
Oh. Come on, Joel. Don't be tired.
Oh, the violence in this game is so
Oh, yeah.
impactful.
It really is.
Okay, that's all of them.
So there's Joel,
Let's hope so.
not looking great. Lights
Head back
off.
into the city.
That's right. These ones, I just saw someone say lights off. These guys have, they can still see. Clickers. They weren't clickers, were they? They were like
Runners.
runners.
Yeah.
Okay. So there you go. Learning. That's grounded. Not dead yet, though. Well, okay. Seems like they're not around right now. So more lights will. They do make a lot of noise, at least. So that's something.
Do you have bricks, Dave? Bricks are so
Not yet.
useful.
No, nothing. All
No.
I've got is
No bottle, no brick.
is my little gun.
I had it was one of my favourite bits of sort of gaming press thing which they send out when The Last of Us came out. They sent little polystyrene bricks. We had one in the office
that's
for
right.
ages.
With The Last of Us written on.
And the difference, it was like a squidgy little brick with a smiley
Like a stress
face.
brick.
Yeah, and it was very friendly. And it was just in complete contrast to the bricks in the game, which have like a lovely noise when you bounce them off someone's forehead.
It's so much nicer out here. This is almost kind of quite nice.
A lot of people
Destroyed
are talking.
world, isn't it?
Oh, that's kind of what I mean. It's kind of.
some of them air fresheners.
I mean, it's. I don't know. It's scary, but it is like, oh.
Nature taking back the world is, you know.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna happen, isn't it? Anyway, let me see what people are saying. A lot of people are saying that their experiences of playing on Grounded are rather traumatic. Lots of people saying, someone says as soon as he realised that there was no listen mode, just stop playing. Someone said they do it every year.
I got it.
Change your camo, Dave, says Naz.
Don't start. I'll say we're learning soon, and then
Oh, mate.
then Rob will explode.
Damn it. Plank fell down.
Oh. I'll get it then, Tess.
Yeah, you stay there, Tess. Don't worry about it.
I do. I feel like so awful for Joel. He's been injured. Just like dropping down. I'm just like, oh, wincing. I bet that hurt. If you're just joining us, make sure you have your say on our poll that we're running.
Yeah, let's take a look at the poll
as
right
to
now.
which of us would survive in the world of The Last of Us. It's so far has been going as I suspected.
I've seen the thumbnail for the first time. That's very good work. So Dave, you're dead. You're on 3% in the poll.
Interesting.
I'm on 12.
And I'm the one who's playing. That's okay.
Elle's on 43.
Right.
So Rob is closing the gap there. Rose is on 6. Rob on 36%.
It's a shame, you know. It's a shame with the votes we don't get any kind of like.
People
tell
can't
us
tell us
more.
why. Yeah.
Why do you think that? Not because I think you're wrong. I just like to hear how horrible you think Elle and Rob are.
Very challenging. You and I are not really, hard mode guys,
Sure
are we? We're not the sort of people who are like, well, I enjoyed that on normal, so let me go straight back in and play it on even harder than that.
No, I think I've spoken about this before. In fact, like my experience of playing pretty much every game. I mean, any game with a single player campaign is that I just play it through once and then I never play it again.
I tend to be a bit like
and
that.
that's even like that's the games. I mean, The Last of Us probably my favourite PS3 game, I think.
Certainly up there.
But you know, or Portal 2, which everybody knows I absolutely love. Just played it the one time, and maybe that's mad in a way. I can see. I can understand how some people are like, but you can get so much more out of them.
Do you know what I would say? I think partly it's because in the past, by the time because I go back and watch movies again now, you know, and I've like half forgotten, and I'm like, oh, I'm getting something new from this. And I think probably with the way that games accelerated, you know, like games look tons better and stuff like that. It's been harder to go back to things, but I think more and more that's the thing. I'm so ready to play The Last of Us again. I've been thinking about it. I'm currently playing Days Gone, which I'm enjoying, but I'm really excited about then playing this afterwards.
Well, I must admit, like, because you went to LA, as we said, and played The Last of Us Part 2. Well done.
Had to, mate. Had to for work.
I had to put your video together because you were, I don't know, flying or something.
Left you pretty detailed instructions.
And that absolutely whet my appetite for. I'm just going to check. Maybe there's just something, just a thing that will help me. Anyone got a chocolate bar? Yeah, that really whet my appetite to play the Last of Us again. So this is like really, it's been fantastic and a fantastic excuse to, and also like because it's something I wouldn't usually do. I'm really, really enjoying it, and it's been so long that you know I remember the overall story. Friendly.
Doesn't have any chocolate.
There was, you know, I don't remember a lot of the details, so
no,
all of this feels really new. And oh god,
me neither. And like, I would say that Naughty Dog's games, and this game in particular, the broad strokes of the story and the world are what's stuck in my mind. But it's the tiny moments that really make you go, "Oh my, this is an exceptionally good game."
it's
the attention to detail is
so well put together. It's so well observed, and like the world feels just absolutely like it exists.
And the nuts thing was when we put, I think it's fair to say, this originally was on PS3, now it's remastered on PS4. And you and I, having spent a bit of time looking and putting together that other video for The Last of Us Part 2, came to look at this and went, oh wow, the new one looks amazing. Like, of course it does. Of course it looks those, like years later. But in my head, this one always looked that good too. And then we were saying, time, eh?
How about that?
Time going past.
I know.
You come through now?
Dan's had a little vote there in the
cool.
chat. He
Sure.
said the real answer is secret option number 6.
Dan would survive the longest, the patient
Patient survivor. He'd probably be best at grounded mode.
Let's have a look at the chat. Snake1988 says, he's a little late. Work's kind of busy. How are you doing? We're good. I mean, if you want to watch on catch up and do your work, you're welcome to do that. We're very glad to have you
This looks like an encounter, doesn't it?
with us. There's lots of, I remember this encounter, there's lots of cover here.
We're still really early in the game, so, you know, I'm hoping it's going to... this will be easy, and it'll give me some, like,
You guys need to turn around and head back if you know
some
what's
messages.
Our beef isn't with you. We just want Robert. You don't want to do this.
different. Turn the fuck around and leave now.
I'm not going anywhere.
Chris
without
DeGraff says,
Robert.
Nate, having played it, what are you most
That's your
excited
skull,
for in The
unless you
Last
turn
of Us
around
Part
and
2?
get your dumb ass
And I
out
think
of
the answer, Dave, as we were talking about, is that, oh my,
Wow,
she's
Tess does
that's-
not
she's made a
mess
decision.
around.
Ready? I'll cover you.
Is that the thing about The Last of Us is that I'm extremely excited to play the game, and having played it and then come back to this for a comparison, you can see all of the tons of different ways that it's been improved. But it's still the story is the most exciting thing. I want to find out what is happening and then go
Where's
on
Tess
that.
gone? She said she was
that
going to
journey.
cover me. Sorry.
Well, she's don't worry. Just
Quick,
assume,
quick, quick.
Just assume that you're
Okay,
covered.
Okay.
Are you going to
okay.
use your gun?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, right in the neck.
you want to? Oh, it does a really satisfying effect, doesn't it? When you get a headshot. Oh no,
We're
that's the
out.
noise you don't want to hear.
Tess, you got
do you
any,
have-
you got any
can I-
ammo?
can I
Because
have
I'm going to
one
have to
bullet,
run over
please?
and hurt this man. I've been killed.
Oh no.
One bullet, and we were already like down to no ammo.
Oh,
This is
no.
unexpected. I wasted a lot of ammo on those guys.
Oh no. Jarvis Sensei says, every now and then I remember the bus simulator stream and just laugh. I must look mad. You bought everyone hats for that? I'm glad it went down as it did. Whoa. I'm going to let you concentrate, Dave.
I'm going to need to do a really good shot, I think, and hope that...
Okay.
All that...
You could just hide maybe and let
Oh,
Tess
she
do
didn't.
it.
She didn't kill him.
Yeah,
She
Tess,
didn't kill
that
him.
job is half
go,
done,
go, go,
my
go.
friend. Whoa.
Thought that would do it.
What?
Yeah, it's done.
Finish him. Oh, he's done. There's the other guy. Oh, whoa. Go and punch him. Oh, Tess is in there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
With a
I'm
headbutt.
absolutely out of ammo. So okay, here's a
You've got one.
Here's
so,
an
yeah,
ammo.
there are people stressing. Matthew Lynch says, "Hey Nate, you should let Dave know that absolutely every single bullet is going to count in grounded mode."
Okay.
This
good
is
to know.
why I, by the way, because you and I have been talking about doing either a stream or a series of Dead Space, which I'd love to do
Yeah.
on Impossible mode. Similar thing. I think one of the hardest things is that the ammo gets incredibly scarce, and I don't really know what to do about it.
I guess you just try.
Just
as
have
in
to try.
you try and do everything else but shoot the gun.
Yeah,
Give me your hand.
punching. But then it's also hard because you get killed easily.
This is, I mean, at this point, I don't really have any other option. I mean, in that encounter, there was really only shoot the men, because I don't have any other,
The glass.
don't have any 2x4 or bricks, or
Somebody says don't use bullets. Just don't use bullets.
just don't use them. But I mean, at some point, you got to use them. I don't want to get to the end of the game with 18 bullets and be like, oh,
I don't think you're gonna.
I could
I
have
think
used
it's
that
gonna
with
be
those
okay.
bullets. Oh, I seem to remember this this bit. Isn't there just lots of people?
More
Do-do,
Robert's
do-do.
guys.
Oh no, not too much.
How do you know they're coming? Two of our guys died.
Rob
trying
is
to
now
take
in the
Tess
lead of
out.
the poll.
Really?
Yes. Who would survive longest in The Last of Us out of the Access team? Dave's on 5%. I'm on 9%. L is on 38. Rosie's on 6, and Rob has gone up to 40. People understanding probably two things: that Rob is a lunatic, and betrayal would be a powerful weapon if society ended.
And axes would be a powerful weapon too, which is why L.
That's true. Yeah. Well, my vote would be for L if I was to sign in and vote. Let's have a look. Boz says, Dave, the key to surviving grounded is very, very liberal use of bricks and bottles. Great for a
Okay.
1-2
Some
combo
health.
on
Just
enemies.
some health. hang on, I can hit
Also
this.
important for
Take one,
distracting
I'll take the
enemies.
Okay.
You're gonna go in there with. You're gonna break his neck, right?
I'm gonna go. Yeah, but he was looking. She said she'd take one out. She can take him out.
Yeah.
Yes.
You reckon? Just go,
Yeah.
go. Yeah, you can do it. Let's go. Yep. We're whispering.
Got a cousin with him.
I
There we
forgot. I
go.
forgot about.
It's okay.
I forgot about there not being a button prompt, and I almost walked just
Straight into him.
Oh, Tess, you could have done that a lot better, couldn't you?
Wow, she's still going.
Nice
She's-
and quiet.
Oh,
What a
Tess. What?
Oh my God!
Ooh. Wow. Okay. Well, I don't know what else you could have done in that situation, Dave. Really, it looked.
Oh.
I mean,
She literally said, "Don't take the other one out."
yeah.
I think that's the right way to do it.
Move up.
Like,
It's weird seeing people discuss which one of us would survive longest.
I suppose maybe I'll try.
Oliver Barnes says Nate would be too stubborn to listen to sound advice from anyone and would therefore die.
But maybe he'd also be too stubborn,
You take
you
one,
know,
I'll
to
take the other.
for like helping anyone.
To be
or
dead. Will Nate have a try this stream? Probably not. It depends how traumatized Dave gets, but it's pretty tricky, and I'm rusty. So Dave's the one who's.
I can get that. Surely I've got to get that guy. I don't think I can get in and get the first guy without the second one seeing. So he's got his back. He's ready. He's ready for the taking, Tess.
yeah, come on, Tess. Well, I mean,
Maybe if I just hold
if
him.
it goes wrong again.
Go on, Tess. Go on.
Gotcha. Yeah. Now. Nice.
There we go.
I say nice.
There we
It's
go.
nice for you. Not for that guy.
Okay, good. We've got.
Yeah. Snow says if you stealth those guys too quickly, Tess will fail to do her part.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We've just worked that
That
out.
was too quickly. Just going to check for any things.
It's grinning says Dead Space, please, with lots of exclamation marks. That is going to happen.
Tin of beans.
Do you know, because for some reason I've gone sort of mad for platinums lately. I've never
You have?
traditionally really minded about them, and I think doing the Sekiro stream just made me go, I'm just going to get loads of platinums, and the Doom stream, and
No more ears.
Dead Space
Ooh,
is
and
the
a key.
one that I wanted. That's the one I wanted. I love that game, and I really wanted to get that platinum. So we will go back for that one. I got the Resogun one the other day.
I know.
I don't know what. All I needed to do was play it through on Nemesis. Took me about 20 minutes. Madness. So I've got 11 now. I don't know. I haven't checked the big leaderboard of everyone's platinums, but I'm probably up there. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
11.
Oh yeah. That score can't have changed in 5 years that much. Here we
No.
go. Bottle time.
Are you going to distract or are you going to do face? We should ask people
I'm
what
going
to do.
to see what happens first. Well, what do you mean face? Like throw it in their face and then run up and finish it?
Yeah, but you might need a shiv for that. I'm not sure.
Definitely don't have a shiv yet.
Zet and Pelly Gaming says, Nathan, you should do My Name Is Mayo. I think we've decided that that's not something any of us are going to do on the channel. We've decided. Peter
nothing
Newman
not-
says, I've never
hang on.
actually played a Dead Space game. I feel like I'm missing out. You should play the first one. It's still really good.
Oh, okay. I can see where that guy goes. If he goes, I think this guy's. I can drag him in anyway.
Yeah.
Careful.
Just sleepy time. Someone has pointed out that the whole thing about not using any ammo means you never find any on bodies. So use some.
Right.
Is what-
Okay. It's a little bit of give and take. How long can I do this? Eventually they fight back, don't
Right,
they?
just sleep.
That'll do.
Sleep him.
And then.
I mean, if that was me, I would probably put up more of a fight before I was murdered.
Good to have you around.
Especially since you've got a lot of friends there, but I suppose I did have a gun to his temple,
That's true.
so he might be like, oh, maybe if I just sort of play along. I don't know what if you call it sort of playing along.
People are saying
shoot
face
me.
them. Face them. What is that?
Face them.
Face them.
Face me.
Some people are pointing out that everyone is pointing out they've got more platinums than me. I know 11 isn't very many, but I've doubled them in the last 2 months, which is why I say I've gone mad.
Oh,
Got
that's
the one
good.
for
That's good going.
Sekiro, Spider-Man, Control, Doom,
Oh, hello. There's a man.
and Resogun.
There's a man. Oh, maybe another one. He's having a chat.
I can see that one. I saw. It's weird.
Wait,
I've been
okay, there's one there. There's
I think
the guy.
just from playing other games, you know, I want to mark them on a map.
I know. Is there anyone else down here? Oh, it's hard.
What's sleep him? What's going down? Access grounded. Is that the no access granted? I'm glad that someone got that pun. Good pun, whoever that was.
I think it was Dan. Dan does the best puns.
Good work, Dan. Rob is now
Come on.
well in the lead in the poll.
Come on. Everything's cool, man.
43%.
That's right. It is. Everything's cool. Let's just get out this door, and then everything will be super cool.
I think the sorry, I know this is a very serious game. You need to concentrate a lot.
A little bit further. A little bit further. A little bit further.
But with the whole, I just wanted to say, because we're playing this game on hard mode, and we're talking about platinums. I haven't platinumed this game. Someone's just asked. I have not. And it's funny, isn't it? Because I am so open to people enjoying games, however they most enjoy them. So I don't want anyone to think that we're like, oh, you have to play it on hard mode, or like you have to platinum a game, or boasting about stuff. Just do whatever's fun.
Do you remember how many I will drag if I throw this bottle over here?
Whether it's one or two?
Yeah. I don't know how many are up here. I know there's at least 2 guys. I don't think that's one of them though. But I don't know. We'll just try it,
Try and sneak around and grab that guy, maybe.
But I'm just a bit worried if he's overlooked. I guess.
I don't think he is.
Oh, great. Oh, in that case.
But you know what? If you throw a bottle, you'll make a noise, then everyone will come. But if you kill him, they've got to at least come over. Do you know what I mean? At least, and then he'll be down.
True.
Sword in the Storm says, I will get my next plat right after this stream.
Oh my God! Don't look over here.
He's looking.
Don't look over here.
He's found you.
May have looked over
with
here.
with his eyes. I've played Crossing Souls, Sword in the Storm, but I didn't platinum it. I enjoyed it. See, that's a good example of a game where I enjoyed the story, played the game, and then I'd finished it.
I'm gonna have to go bottle
run.
But
Oh, there's Tess. You can have a shot there, if you want.
Tess.
If you want, Tess.
let's see what he does.
Have you re-established stealth?
Looks like it.
Interesting.
Looks like it. There's one.
Whoa.
Okay, and we know the other one went left. So I would
So
just
if he's not
confidently
gone
go
far-
left. Confidently go left. That's me.
Wow, okay. I mean, you're really stealthing this. You're doing it, Peter.
I am. He's coming. And I slowly back away.
What, is the other guy coming round?
Yeah, they're sort of meeting in the middle. I couldn't have popped out there.
It's actually quite effective guarding. Does hard mode not have focus listening? Asked Craig Maru.
That's right. It
No,
does
it
not
does
have focus.
not.
Oh dear. Now we're in a spot. Tess, I would like to be here, please. Oh, Tess. Tess. That's
my
please.
spot,
That was
Tess.
my spot. Oh, God.
It's okay, you're all right.
Unless it's not.
Join in. Oh, that's... Oh, I think he's...
That worked.
You got him.
That all worked.
There's a shiv.
I'll have that.
Did the other guy not see?
I don't think so.
To your left?
To my left.
I can just... I'm trying to think of... I'm trying to hear
I
it.
think that was Tess. Okay, here we go.
You could go all the way around like he did.
That's true.
Yeah, go on, Dave.
But I don't
I
know if
love
he
the
does
sneaking. It
definitely
looks
know
so
that I'm
cool.
here. Okay.
But Tess will engage him.
Let's hope so. Tess, do an engage. No, Tess didn't engage. Tess, come out. Come out. Come out. Come out. She's not come out.
She's not.
No.
Whoa! Okay. She's flown in there. That was like a tag team.
That's how we do.
Oh,
there we go.
You
And I'll
got
have a
him.
bottle as well.
You got
I mean,
him.
it wasn't the most beautiful solution.
We should have brought more people.
Yeah, that's Tess's judgment on what you've been doing there.
Damn,
Let's see what people are
Tess.
saying when that got tense.
More like tense, yeah.
Harry Randall said, have I done Dead Space yet? We were just talking about that. So have we gotten to Platinums? Kinda. No, not yet. Still need to do that run. It's a bit like this in that lack of ammunition is going to be the thing, I understand. What else is going on? Alison McDonough says, best of luck. She's done this and she died a lot. I'm Dork Souls says, would you do a Skyrim Platinum run? Rob has his eye on that. I think that he's trying to line that up.
He's definitely working on
Well,
it.
he's
in the background.
he's done a stream called
Oh, this is the bit I was thinking of.
Quest for the
There's our
Platinum.
boy.
There's a few of these guys. He looks so much like...
He does. Yeah.
From,
yeah.
Wow. Does everyone know what we're talking about?
Robson Jerome.
Yeah, but his name... Is it Jerome Flynn? I believe.
Okay, I should have counted. I think there was 6. 3 left, 3 right. Let's just give it a second here. If this guy keeps going, I quite fancy the right.
Stuart Christ says, I'm currently trying to get all of the Naughty Dog Platinums. I have done The Last of Us, all the Uncharted, Jack 1, 2 and 3, and I'm just working on Jack X.
You should
It's
get
hard.
a special extra platinum. For
Yeah,
that.
maybe they should. I
Please
mean,
come
that's
with
very
me.
cool.
Please
I
come
hadn't
with me
thought about
quickly
it.
now. Quickly.
Do you know,
now,
I've
quickly.
never played the Jack games.
Neither have I.
I just missed them.
Come on, just a little further.
Matthew Lynch says, Nath, did anyone in the office get to play demo of Last of Us 2? Yeah, there's a video on there of I have done that. I did it. I went to play it in the States, and then I wrote a script, and Dave made the video, and it's on the channel, and you can see what we thought of it with some gameplay.
A brick. Oh, he's gone. He's moving. He's moving. He's moving.
What else is
Didn't want him
happening
to do that.
on here? Someone says that Dead Space is harder than this, so that's not cheering me up. As a platinum overall, all I've got to do is the run on the hard difficulty. Impossible. Impossible.
Quiet. Hello.
Intrigue.
Just a little bit 2B2, 2B4,
2x4? What?
No,
Are you just measuring it
2B2,
up?
2B2. Just I'm
A
just
bit-
being
A bit of wood.
I'm
A
just
joiner.
a joiner of some kind. I'm just like I'm using the lingo here. Okay.
Someone, maybe Dan, says everyone in the office keeps voting in the poll for themselves on the Access account, so the blue dot keeps moving around. So Rosie, this is good. This is like
Rosie's just voted for herself.
incriminating. You can see that Rosie has just voted for herself.
I wanted that guy.
Do you know what? I liked it when we were. Well, I didn't like it actually, but
I'm going to try a distraction. Sorry.
No, that's
I need
okay.
complete silence when I throw this brick over here.
You hear something?
No, you weren't supposed to tell everyone. Just go very quietly over and investigate. Oh God, Tess, no.
Go get him.
Okay.
Go get him.
It's all fine.
Nice.
Shh. Oh, that's your face. Okay, I
Um,
think my cover may have been blown there.
Darth Jaden says, "Did I kill any dogs?" I
Just
did.
want that bottle. Just want the bottle.
I did
And then
kill-
I'll get back into
I killed
cover. I
some
promise.
dogs. What was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, discriminating. Oh no, I liked it on the
Yeah.
previous stream when you were directing people to the poll. Everybody in the chat, come on and give me and Dave some love in the poll. We would survive a little bit. Come on, we're currently in.
Yeah, we didn't
second
say
to
how
last.
long. We'd
Yeah.
survive a little bit.
It
Would
does
we?
say who would survive the longest.
Oh, right, okay. But the
Okay.
thing is, you know, hiding a lot means I might survive the longest.
Wait, no.
Which is
Elle
what-
says she voted for Rosie. I don't know if that's just a clever cover. Maybe that's part of Elle's. I mean, we've talked about this. She's very smart. This is why she'd outwit us all. In the
Yeah, exactly.
who knows what? It's part of a longer plan.
I wish I had a longer plan for dealing with these two gentlemen.
And
Just
then
get into
Elle's
this.
second message is, but only so she would beat Dave, because the
Okay.
correct answer is me. I knew it. I knew there was something else going on.
Okay, I can get him.
Evan Allison says, greetings from North Carolina.
Jump for him, jump,
Love you
Joel.
guys from across the pond.
Just quick.
My favourite fact about North Carolina
Oh,
is
no.
probably some American historical fact, because it was
Joel.
one of one of the
Quick.
first states of the Union. But it's that Blue Velvet was filmed there, one of my favourite films.
If you're just joining us now, it's My Life in
Stuff.
Movies by Nathan Dighton.
What else is going on? Michael Cool says, hi guys from Scotland. Jarvis Sensei says, to be fair, Dave is doing well. And I'm not sure if that's supposed to then reflect on the poll. Look, Dave is doing all right surviving in an apocalypse. Do you know what?
I
getting
love my brick.
the last vote is now for Rob. I don't know if Rob is watching this stream and has realised that he can vote for himself, and that's what's happened.
Or is it Elle again? Who
I
knows?
know, that's
Who
true.
knows? Who
Let's see,
knows
this
anything?
This is what she wanted.
I'll have that.
Yoink. You
Oh.
are doing well, man.
What's that? Is that a rat? It's like a little... Yeah, it's a rat. It's a rat. It's a rat. Okay.
What else is going on? Chris DeGraff says that he's also in North Carolina. That's two of
It's
you.
a big place.
You should go outside and shout. See if you can, if you can hear each other.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Ah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I missed with the brick. I didn't miss
no,
the
you
second
did
time.
not. That is not what I would consider a miss.
Literally, I just really got away with one there. That was
Nah, you did good.
having a brick. I guess was key. I saw us. I'm going to go back and
To get another brick?
Get another brick. I'm going to be
A brick
smart.
up.
I did see a brick over
I think
here.
that's fair enough.
There it is.
And
And again, I love my brick.
Emma
Yeah,
Clarke
say.
is not in North Carolina.
Back up, Joel. Back up. That didn't go so well.
Can you throw the brick? Do you know how to
You
do
can,
it?
you
I know
can.
you can. Can you throw the brick?
Can I? Can I? Yeah. You'd like me to?
I don't know. Then you have to use a shiv, right?
No, I can just run in and... Oh my god. So that's the physics engine really working there.
That was good.
But it's a perfect distraction.
Yeah, it was good. You made a noise. It's fine. Apparently it's
Oh,
very
I
hot.
could've-
I can't believe anyway that having called for you and I to be better represented in the poll, you
Have
are
we gone down?
No, you've done better, but it's
affected
it's
you?
at my expense.
Have your voters come,
we're
come
both
to my
we're
team?
both at 8%. Guys, you don't really think that Rob, the man who basically lives on Deliveroo and full fat Coke, is lasting? He'll get a massive caffeine withdrawal headache. He would go for a lie down, and he would
yeah.
he'd be fungus in minutes.
He'd be like, I mean, actually, this is someone who did survive.
Robert
Tess,
must
I
have
guess
run
it's
there.
all right.
Let's go.
You know, in Zombieland, he'd be Woody Harrelson, but instead of looking for Twinkies, he'd be just looking for Dr. Pepper.
And every now and again he'd find Coke Zero and he'd be really angry.
Yeah. I want to make that movie. It's a lot of money.
Oh,
Okay, we found Robert.
Want to talk, Robert?
Hey, Robert.
The chat has caught up with you throwing a brick into the side of the can.
It worked though, guys.
Go fuck yourself.
You can't deny it.
He's running.
I survived.
Rosie's just realised she's losing in the poll. Rosie, it's because you're so nice.
Joel, this way.
I've got some food over here. Come with me down this alleyway.
Is that Rosie?
Yes.
What's she doing? Trying to...
She just said, "How
Trick
am I
us.
losing in the poll?"
Oh, right.
Guys.
It's
Guys.
got to be out here. Right, yes. I've forgotten the buttons. Cutscene time! Yes! And I
You've
can just
made
breathe.
it to the cutscene. Jerome
breathe
Flynn
for a
is
minute.
going to
Hello, Robert.
absolutely get it.
Yes.
Invisible Wiry Vid says, "Hi Access, what mode are you playing?" We're playing on Grounded.
Feelings, right?
We are indeed. We're
Not
playing
at
the
all.
single-player campaign on Grounded mode. Oh,
He's fallen down.
Damn it!
We missed you.
Look, whatever it is you heard, it ain't true, okay? I just want to
The
say...
guns. You want to tell us where the guns are?
I'll tell you what else, Nath. The performances
sure.
in this game are incredible.
It's complicated.
I played through the opening of the game to get here,
Oh.
which I won't say much about in case there's anyone watching who hasn't done that yet.
Yeah,
And it was just incredibly difficult,
it's a thing, isn't it?
very
Stop!
moving.
Bill Fisher in the chat
What
there's
you're
mentioning
squirming.
some kind of football game,
You were
including
saying?
Bayern Munich. I can't. I've been paying attention to the football all week, and I honestly don't know what you're talking about. So.
Excuse me.
I didn't have much of a choice. I owed someone.
You owed
Yeah,
us.
Bayern Munich haven't played
I'd say you
football
bet on the wrong
this
horse.
week, have they? They just
No. Looking forward to Spurs
Just
playing
think more
Brighton,
times.
12 o'clock on Saturday.
Give me a week.
But,
Are you?
You know, I might have
but I
done
can't remember.
Are you really?
Yeah, why wouldn't I be?
Who has
There's
our
no-
guns?
Yeah, good point. Yeah,
I
there's
mean,
no,
so we
no
beat-
reason not to.
Beat Southampton with only 10 men, and since then it's been fine.
I
So
can't.
Just give me a
it's been
couple
fine.
Has
Oh.
oh, that's ow.
Who has our guns?
Can we have our guns, please? Has PSA got the platinum? Asks Eric the Green. I don't think anybody's got the platinum, have they?
What?
For
I don't mean
The
the
Last of
world.
Us. I don't
On
think
Access,
so.
I don't think so. Unless
No.
it's one that they have Lz's,
going
L
there.
or Rosie's that I'm not
We get
aware
the
of.
guns? What do you say?
I don't think so.
No,
Come
it's
on.
it's a
Fuck
fairly
those
tricky one, isn't it?
fireflies. Let's go get them.
That is a stupid idea.
Oh my, Tess, this is the world is it's bad.
Now what?
I don't think I could survive unless I was on
Never
Tess's
should've.
side.
How?
I don't know. We explain it to them.
Austin Full says Bayern just destroyed Tottenham, but Austin, I
Let's-
think I'd remember.
Let's go for
Yeah,
So,
I think we'd remember
yeah,
To look
if
very
Tottenham
hard.
being destroyed.
I'm quite a big Tottenham supporter, so
Go.
I'd remember it, mate.
Firefly.
What else happened?
Why are you-
Lexington Shaft says, Until
Business.
Dawn playthrough for Spooktober. If you look on the channel, all your
Oh,
dreams will
that's
come
alright.
true, because we have already played through Until Dawn. Many years ago now.
That's true. I'd like to give the end another go. I feel like I was I unjustly.
It felt
Lost,
like you were completely
hate
still.
penalty,
And,
The
and then
guns he gave you?
some bad things
I
happened.
Or
could have put
his to
put the DualShock down.
I want them back.
That's how still I
Doesn't
was.
work like that, Tess.
The hell it doesn't.
I paid for those guns. You want them back? You're gonna have to earn them.
Go on.
Interesting.
How many cards are we talking about?
I don't give a damn about ration cards.
What's happening? I've got 1% ahead of you in the
Need
poll.
something
Good.
smuggled out of the city.
Ridiculous.
Rob's really running away with it though.
Rosie's
I'll give you
fallen
your
fallen
guns back. Then
into
some.
last place there.
Yeah, she's always been in last.
Quite
place.
rightly.
How do we
No,
know you
really?
got
No,
it?
I was in last place
Oh, yeah, that's
for
true.
ages.
Well, I hear the military's been wiping you guys out.
Right about that. I'll show you the weapons. I gotta move.
We
What's
also
gonna
had the great pleasure of meeting Troy Baker
I wanna
and
see
Ashley
those guns.
Johnson,
Follow
didn't
me.
we, in London at the launch event for The Last of Us? Do you remember
Yes. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
We gotta get out of here.
that? That was
Now.
very. That was a very nice.
Yeah, I
interview.
mean, we should say, yeah, these interviews are on the channel. That one is for sure.
It definitely is.
I think there's a Neil Druckmann interview and an Ashley Johnson interview, and fun interviews with Nolan North and Troy Baker, who are both
Fun-to-views.
in this game, together and apart, together and separately, but they're for Uncharted 4.
Alley-oop. Douglas White says, "No, Dave for survival." At least that's how I'm reading it.
Maybe
He's
that-
going, "No, Dave for survival."
Right,
No, Dave.
Maybe it's that he wants you to
Check it
survive.
out.
Is this Boston?
I love the. Ooh,
I think it's Boston, but I can't.
I think it is.
What's
I,
left
we
of them?
definitely go there at some point in the game.
Returning to you guys. This way.
I love the skyscrapers. You know,
So why now?
not completely collapsed, but
The Rossage has asked me, have I platinumed Days Gone yet? And I feel like I've set an expectation which I'm in no way going to be able to follow up. I don't think that I'm going to be able to do that. But I'm enjoying it and I'm going to finish the game. Jarvis Sensei says, I met Troy at Bristol Comic Con and Jarvis was dressed as Harley Quinn and he did his Joker voice to greet me and she almost died. That's a really
That
nice
is-
story.
that is a nice story.
I would. One of the things someone's also said that I love Nolan North. I do think that they're really good value on camera. And one of the things that I really like about them, apart from that they're great in games, is that both of them, I think, like in the times that we've met them and been around them at different shows, really take loads of time and effort to interact with fans and sort of value the
Definitely.
input of fans, which I think is great.
Sorry, Tess. It's this way. I just wanted to look for some tape or blades or something. You know, just oh no.
Soldiers.
The military.
Marlon Pasquale says, how do I vote on the polls? And I think if you're on desktop, it's fairly obvious, but otherwise I'm not
I
sure.
know that's not your style.
I am not
We'll see
sure.
how it goes.
Tip from Alan Roberts, press triangle to counter the melee dodge counter. So if they dodge your melee, then you press triangle.
Oh, that is an absolutely brilliant tip. Thank you. So let's try and be stealthy without my special stealth skill, which is Joel's listening ability. I mean, to be fair, it's an insane skill. He's
So
got like sonar vision.
I remember this bit really, really well. It was
Oh,
quite
really?
hard.
Can you
in-
tell me how
in
to get through it?
normal. No, just it was difficult. Someone said the Days Gone Platinum was easy. It's not just difficulty. It's also time, I guess.
Yeah.
Like there's loads of stuff I want to play at the moment, and I really wanted to catch up with Days Gone. Like I'd heard a bunch of good things about it, and I'm quite into it now. I've just opened up a whole new camp. It's fun.
Got an itchy eye. Got to itchy eye before we go on. Okay. Oh no.
Darsh Jalen says, click the eye symbol on the video. Oh, maybe that's what Dan was trying to show me earlier on.
Yeah, that's how you vote. Did you not know that?
On Android.
I missed
No,
that bit.
No, I've never had to vote on a thing before.
What, you've never tried to
To
change
join
the
in.
poll in your
No, I
in
actually
your favour?
haven't. No. Although if I, so it's
Here we
back.
go.
The vote is back with Rosie. The biscuit is back with Rosie. She's the last person to have voted for herself. Go to sleep.
I can see a brick.
Brian Clever says, he's never played Dark Souls, but Bloodborne was amazing. Are they the same game? They're the same kind of game. Kind of.
Definitely not the same game.
Very, very different in terms of weapons and combat, but like they're also big similarities. Very, very different settings, but
They're the same, but different.
but a similar approach. Well, they're very, very similar, more similar to each other than most games are.
I think it's fair
But
to,
also
to
very
say if you enjoyed one, you'll probably enjoy the other.
There are a few games, if you were recommending on the basis of Bloodborne,
I'd rather have Brick. I
Same.
like Brick. I
the
love my
Brick is good. Yeah. The few games you'd recommend harder than Dark Souls Remastered on PlayStation 4.
Hi Tess. Okay, it's safe there then. You've run through.
The Dodis says, Nath, what's after Days Gone? And it's the Last of Us Remastered, I was thinking.
Got
That's
this
I still
lad.
really want to play Observation as well.
Oh, Observation's great.
And then there was something else which just popped up.
I finished Observation.
All right.
Just saying.
Shadow of the Colossus.
Come on, come back, come back, come back.
It won't buy you anything to kill me.
Neo
Okay,
2 will
let's
be
try
out
anyway.
soon as well. Oh, crikey.
Unfortunately, I don't know what the button is for. Just subdue. So
This is a
Have to
deep
kill
cut of a joke, but I'm going to read it out because I think it's pretty good. Darth Kibble says, the worst part about the Days Gone Platinum was kicking over those rocks all day. I couldn't care less. You have to kick over. You have to kick over piles of stones to get, because I don't know why they've been put there. By
Oh, we've got
anarchists
a bad.
or something.
Oh, that's. I hope I couldn't have done anything to save them, because I haven't done that. I think these two are the last two. I'm hoping. Just need to see where this guy ends up.
How far does your backlog go, Nath? Asked Oliver Barth. And I feel like he knows that it goes all the way back to PlayStation 3. Still got a few discs on PlayStation 3, which I'm hoping to play at some point.
Isn't everyone's?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, and a new contender appears. Brilliant. A third man. The third man. Okay, I think I can do
The
this.
next poll, says Timothy Oswald, should be which PlayStation Access member will be most likely to cause the apocalypse. I feel like Rob would probably
It's
win
the
that
same
one as
winner.
well.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, that would make it easier to survive, maybe, if he also caused it. Okay, I think he's okay. Here we go. Here we go. Confident.
I'm thinking about replaying The Witcher because I've not played it for ages. And I really liked it. Don't know if I've ever told anyone. I can't read out half of a joke, I'm afraid, because the second half might be bad. So, sorry, has an FFC.
You got me, okay?
Oh, you know, the big thing everyone was talking about from The Last of Us Part 2
People calling each
was
other.
people calling each other by their names. And it strikes me that actually, like, there was just the way that these people are reacting when I sneak up on them and grab them from behind, and they kind of try to reason with you or plead with you, isn't a million miles different, you know, from that.
There was someone I was performing a finisher on. It's too graphic to describe, really.
Oh dear.
In the second game, who
I'm gonna
just
have to.
was just shouting no, no. But the answer was yes. Oh.
There we go. That worked.
Mahir Absar says, Witcher 3 Platinum anybody? And yeah, I think that I am.
I mean, it's weird you haven't done it in a way.
Yeah, but
He's
it's Gwent though, isn't it?
claimed to love it.
It's Gwent and Death March. It's that thing about hard difficulty modes.
I mean, Death March, yeah, I could understand. But Gwent, it's like going, oh, I can't finish this box of cakes because of the cakes in it. Delicious cakes. It's like a whole game you've not discovered. I genuinely, I understand you sort of bounced off Gwent, but I think I think a second go you'll be like, oh, actually, this is brilliant. So there.
Sorry, I was reading the joke. Hazan FC says, Nath, it's clean, don't worry. What's blue but doesn't weigh very much?
What's blue but doesn't weigh very much?
Yes.
Blue roll. I don't know.
Light blue.
Oh, hey.
It's quite good. It is quite good. Peter Newman says, Dave and Nath, have you read the Witcher books? Currently working through them myself. I've read the first few. Yeah, I've enjoyed them. They're good. They're good. And it's helping me to piece together the rest of the world. I think it's really,
I'll show you.
if you're a PlayStation player especially, first two games are not on PlayStation. Third game's on PlayStation. You realise all of the games took place after the books. The first Witcher game takes place after the second Witcher game. So the second Witcher game is a prequel. So the Witcher 3 takes place right after the Witcher 1. And there is a reason at the beginning of the Witcher 1 where, I guess to break continuity with the books, Geralt has lost his memory. And then when you start reading the books, and they are all over the place as well because they're short stories.
Look who it is.
There's Ellie. There's your girl.
You're kind of young, aren't you?
So confusing.
Already trying to shiv someone.
Shit. What happened?
Don't worry, this is fixable. I got his help. But I can't come with you.
Boom, boom, boom.
Well, then I'm staying.
Ellie, we won't get another shot at this.
Sword in the Storm says he found, or she found, the
smuggling her?
Witcher books kind
There's
of
a crew
slow
of
and dull.
Fireflies that'll meet you at the Capitol building.
There's a lot of talking.
That's not exactly
Well, I
close.
quite like it.
You're capable.
Do you think it helps
head
having
her off,
played
come
The
back, the
Witcher?
weapons
As in,
reverse.
you
Double what Robert
You've-
told me.
Speaking of
you've
which,
enjoyed the
where are
books
they?
more, having been able
Back
to
in our
kind of
camp.
like picture any of the world or anything like.
I definitely
We're not smuggling shit.
have
until
like
we
a.
see
It's good to have like a good firm idea of who
You'll follow
Geralt
me.
is and what a
You can
Witcher
verify
is,
the
and
weapons.
you know,
I
Yeah.
can get
all of
patched
that
up.
stuff, for sure. But yeah,
she's
like I
not
said,
crossing
actually,
that part of town.
I've got all this jumbled
I want
information
Joel to
already,
watch over her.
so it's harder.
Oh,
in
I
some
think
ways.
that's
Shit,
the
I'm not
best
going
Ellie.
with him. How do you know them?
I was close with his brother Tommy. Said if I was ever in a jam, I could rely on him.
Was that before or after he left your little militia group?
He left you too. He was a good man.
Just
Bottom.
take her to the North Tunnel and wait for me there.
Jesus Christ.
Just cargo, Joel.
Elvis Presley says, has Ellie still got her switchblade in The Last of Us 2? The answer is yes. Or she's got a knife that doesn't break
You'll
anyway.
be fine. Now go with him.
Jim G says, I can't help but feel if she'd just given Joel the penknife, it would have solved a lot of
You-
problems. And it's true. It is very, very
Let's go.
true. Doom, sh, doom, sh, doom.
Feels like we're in The Last of Us real now.
Yeah.
Now that Ellie's here.
Now things
just
are
Joel
real.
and Ellie. Hi.
Well, we're almost exactly halfway through the stream.
Really? Oh
So-
God, I was hoping we'd be near the end. There's
No.
much more
I heard all the
opportunity for me to
shooting.
mess it up now.
There are.
What
There
happened?
is.
Fireflies. Same
Do,
thing's
do,
gonna happen to us
do.
if we don't
Hamish
get this
McCall says, are you guys looking
Oh,
forward to the upcoming
just
Witcher
follow
series
you.
on Netflix? Yes. Well, I don't know what
Definitely.
everybody else thinks. I mean, I've watched a lot of things on Netflix, so yes.
Yeah, very, very much so.
I'm being corrected about the chronology of The Witcher 1 and 2. It's only because I was reading about someone talking about The Wild Hunt, which I was completely confused about, having played, the actual characters of The Wild Hunt. So having only played 3, there's a certain part in 3 when you start kind of interacting with them a bit more closely towards the end.
Down here.
And I think that loads of that had to do with the events of The Witcher 1 and 2. And I thought that it was the end of The Witcher 1 where there's a character that this guy on a forum was really excited about meeting again in The Witcher 3. So, and I thought that's where the chronology was. But I've not played them, so I could be wrong. GTE says, is this your first playthrough on Grounded? Yes. It's
Certainly is.
our first playthrough, either one of us, for about 5 years as well.
First
So-
playthrough on PS4.
Mm.
Indeed.
And it is worth reminding everybody that it's available as part of PlayStation Plus's monthly games this month. So if you too would like to play The Last of Us Remastered, you can, if you're a Plus member.
Where are we going?
Up there. That'll get us to the North Tunnel.
How are we supposed to reach that?
Dave, do you have a favourite video game movie? Chris W. is asking.
A favourite video game movie?
Yes, one of those.
That's a good question. What are the options?
Well,
not like
they're all
not
of the video games.
nothing
that
particularly
turn into
springs to
movies.
mind. I did quite enjoy the latest Tomb Raider movie with Alicia Vikander.
I enjoyed parts of that movie. I enjoyed that it was very video gamey.
What else have I enjoyed? Not Assassin's Creed.
I didn't super love Assassin's Creed. That is also true. Do you know, I think that there are movies which are heavily inspired by games, but not, actual game
Can Ellie get up
movies.
here? Do I not need to help her?
You might need to. She's small.
She's
No,
got it.
She's fine.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Like that Tom Cruise movie,
I was just
Eh,
thinking about that one.
Edge of Tomorrow.
Yes,
Or
Edge of Tomorrow,
Source
which I think they
Code.
kind of tried to rebrand as
Sometimes.
Live, Die,
Live,
Repeat.
Die, Repeat.
Before?
No, that's a first.
I mean, Edge of Tomorrow is
What's the deal
not
with
a good
you and
name.
Marlene anyways?
really,
Hay-
but
I don't know.
Haley Groves says
She's a
Advent
friend, I
Children.
guess.
Advent Children.
Brand new.
Is that the Final
You're
Fantasy
friends with the leader of
movie?
the
I believe it
Fireflies.
is.
I actually really like that.
She
Rob
knew
hates
my
it.
mom, and she's been
The
looking
one
for
that's
me.
from
And
like right back in
unfortunately,
the
not that has
day,
anything to do with
CG
anything.
movie.
Yeah,
Where
I
are
was
you?
working at Odeon Cinema when it came out.
Yeah, anyways,
Don't
where
waste a
is-
bullet.
They've been gone a long time.
What is it not? Is it not bulletable?
So
Well, no, I
instead of
just.
staying
I
in
think you can
school,
shoot that
you
thing.
decided
Well, it
to
looked like
run
you
off
could.
and join
but
the Fireflies.
The
Look,
padlock.
I'm not supposed to tell you why you're smuggling.
Stingray X says, I liked Prince of Persia.
Ooh,
I
best
quite
thing
liked
about
Prince of
my job.
Persia. It's sort of forgettable.
I've
I'm
not
in
seen
no
it.
way. Be
Did I
honest with you,
see,
I
Michael
give
Rich
a shit.
says, you see the Uncharted
Well,
short
great.
film on YouTube?
Good.
The one with Nathan Fillion, I guess, that he's talking about. And I did. We all did. It was good. I'm just glad we got to see him do it. Just even if it was only for a short film. It's good fun.
I'm feeling quite tense now,
Is it?
so I'm a bit more quiet because I'm just waiting to be
That's
killed
okay.
at any moment. But,
Yeah,
uh,
it gets
Mortal Kombat, as he saw the storm saying, straight in there.
Dead or Alive. Elvis Presley says, John Wick is my favourite video game movie that's not based on a video game. Which again, I think that's fair enough. Yeah,
What
I
are you
think it is
doing?
incredibly
Killing
video
time.
gamey.
I remember watching Street Fighter
what
several
am I
times as
supposed to
a child.
I'm
Choose
you
when
I
have
shouldn't have
figured
been.
that out.
Yeah. Joseph Long clarifies, Edge of Tomorrow is based off a manga called All You Need Is Kill.
Your watch is
which
broken.
I did know.
This is such a classic, like, this scene just really reminds me of being a kid and my parents being older and just, you know what I mean, like doing whatever they, and I'm just like, let's do something. And it's like,
Mumble in
we're
your
gonna
sleep.
sit here
Why are
and
you lying
read.
down? What are
We're
you
going
doing?
to sit here and
What's
read for a
happening?
while.
Hate bad dreams.
Oh, can I?
Let's have a look at the scores. They've not
George
moved very
Dawes.
much. Guys, I would survive longer than this in the apocalypse. I would eat
Longer than
Rob.
this?
I would eat Rob.
You know,
Who would survive longest
never done
in
this
The Last of Us? Dave,
The
8%.
outside.
Nath, 9%. L, 32%. Rosie, 8%. Level pegging with Dave. Rob in the lead on 41%.
Ridiculous. I tell you why I'd last
being
longer than
honest
Rob.
up there.
Well, in as much as I know that Rob's plan is to betray me, so I just wouldn't give him that opportunity.
Immediately.
He might live
Do you know
out
what?
in the wilderness.
We should make a pact now, man. As soon as we hear on the radio or whatever emergency
How's Molly?
broadcast there's an apocalypse,
She'll
we
make
just
it.
go and stab Rob immediately. Because otherwise...
This was a test of the emergency broadcast system. Oh
Yeah,
no!
exactly. Otherwise,
Ooh.
it's like as soon as you see that a dog's gone rabid, that's it. That dog is not coming back.
What if we just caged him? This is why he'd last longer than me, because I'm already like,
No,
oh,
but what if we do this?
what if
we
it's
just,
wrong? What if
we
it's
just
bad?
take his teeth and hands out?
I think it's a bit strange that they're having us do their smuggling.
Marlene wanted to do
It's
that.
raining out.
You weren't their
I'm
first
not a
choice.
cannibal.
Or the second for that
I would
matter.
murder Rob immediately. That's all I'm
She's
saying.
lost a lot of men. Beggars can't be choosers.
This rain is reminding me of a video I saw earlier of some gorillas
Someone will be
What?
lying.
trying to avoid the rain at a zoo in their enclosure, and it was absolutely amazing. And you should search it out if you can.
Eric Carpenter, on the theme of video game movies that aren't really video games and indeed are based on graphic novels. Scott Pilgrim.
Now that is a great movie.
I really enjoyed that movie. The second US trailer for Scott Pilgrim, which was cut to
I've forgotten how you do these. Okay,
you have
got
to
it.
bounce it in, which was cut to that Prodigy track, Invaders Must Die, right? Is that it? That was such a good trailer. That was like probably better than the film, than most films. I enjoyed it so much.
Oh, do you know what? Starting this generator has given me a really bad flashback to when you start a generator. Is it in this school, in the basement of the school or something?
And then the
And it's
bloke-
just terrible. There's terrible. I hope we don't get that far. There's just loads of bad infected.
I feel like the only person listening to me was Antares Mage, who says, "Dude, what you mean? Take his teeth and
Something like
hands out."
that.
I just mean
What?
we have to.
Did you say that about Rob?
Just as
Is
If
when
we're
I
t-
said caging him?
yeah, if we're talking about ways of making him safe.
Oh. You're making me not want to trust you either, Nate. I'll be honest.
Don't worry.
Don't worry. Yeah,
Just
no, it's making it worse.
The pliers, you know.
How long before we see a clicker? That's what I'm concerned about. Or hear one, anyway.
Yeah, it's got to be soon.
Climb up and check if the coast is clear.
I'll check if the coast. Yeah, you guys stay here.
It's a hotel, not a
Look,
school,
there's a
apparently.
patrol up ahead.
This is the very first bit of the game that I ever got shown.
Alright,
Really? Was this
We're good.
was
Come on
this
up.
from the first preview event? Was it?
Uh huh. Yeah, going through like the buses
Oh,
here,
good.
and because you and I had weirdly either just been or were just about to
Watch
go
your
to
step.
Boston for
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed 3, and this is set in Boston, and some of the same buildings are in it. So I was like,
That's cool.
having a Boston kind of year.
This rain ain't gonna do us any good.
Quite anti-British in Boston, turns out. Lots of museums about how trash we are. Doo-doo-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Hey, da-da-da-da. Just tie Rob up and use him as a lookout. I guess that's true.
Yeah, but he'd betray us. He'd
That's
go,
true,
He'd
yeah,
stay
he'd wait.
quiet when we were.
He'd go full Gollum. It would just be like living with Gollum.
Living with Gollum. Rob's biography title there. Is that a no?
Somebody says Ready Player One was good.
Oh no!
Wow, your sleeping times. That's your
Move.
face.
Oh, I thought maybe
Turn around, on your knees.
this is great because I have absolutely no idea how we get out of this one.
Put your hands on your head.
I think it will be Tess. She's just too.
This is Ramirez,
Too slippery.
Sector 12, requesting pickup for 3 stragglers. Understood.
She's gonna
Look
sort
the
it
other
out.
way. It'll make this worth your while.
Shut up.
That didn't work.
I should clarify, Mar Hawkman has asked, they're about past
What's
British.
he
It's about the War of Independence.
Oh, it's Ellie, of course. Oh. Yeah, I was
mate.
gonna say. Tess.
Didn't know what he was doing.
Getting
I thought
shot
we were
by
just
your
gonna
own gun is surely
hold
the
on for
worst
something.
kind of insult for that guy.
Oh, shit. Look.
I can't remember what they were checking. Oh.
Marlene set us up? Why the hell are we smuggling an infected girl?
I'm not infected.
No? Just lying?
I can explain.
You better explain fast.
Look at this.
I don't care how you got infected.
It's 3 weeks old.
No, everyone turns within 2 days, so you stop bullshitting.
It's 3 weeks. I swear. Why would she set you up?
I ain't buying it.
We're just watching.
I
That's
know.
how good it is.
That's okay.
Oh.
We were allowed to watch
To enjoy.
cutscenes.
I know, yeah, it's true. Someone on the subject of betrayal in the apocalypse, someone has brought up Wouter.
Let's not forget, actually, that's a good point. At the end of that
R.I.P.
stream,
Wouter.
Rob tried to betray me, and I
Aye.
killed him.
So that was at my behest.
So
I've gotta
maybe
say.
you should rethink those votes, people. Okay, this is not going to be good, Nath. This is
I
not.
know.
This is a big open area. They've got guns and things.
People are talking about who would make an excellent Joel in The Last of Us. Someone said Hugh Jackman.
Oh, in a movie.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Someone suggested. Oh man, I can't remember his name. Ridiculously, Jamie Lannister from Game of Thrones. What's his name? Danish man.
I mean, she said go. That's why I went. Went right into the light. I guess if I stick with these two.
Ellie, it's gonna be another sprint. You ready?
Oh God.
Sure. Yeah.
God damn it. They're everywhere.
Okay. We're through that small area. I seem to remember. Isn't that kind of it?
Aaron Coates says that both of you already played and completed this. Is this a grounded run only? Yes. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like sometimes we say we haven't played stuff and people are like, you guys, you work for a PlayStation channel. How have you not played this game? But I do feel like this is probably one game where everyone has played it. And it would be sort of mad if we hadn't. Nikolai Costa-Waldau. Waldo. Everyone's saying the same thing.
Oh, I could have sworn that I'd
Sorry, Dave.
been okay there.
You're concentrating and I'm just chatting.
I'm not concentrating very well.
Never go into the spotlight, Dave.
No, I mean, yeah. Thank you for the tip.
That's what someone said.
Don't worry. I didn't mean to do that. I'm wondering.
Someone suggested Josh Brolin.
I mean, I don't want to shoot anyone, right? Because I
Carl-
can't use my...
Carl Urban, David Harbour from Stranger Things.
Oh, that one.
Wow, that
Not good. Just go in there, Joel. Joel, get in the pipe. He's done it.
diabolical.
David Harbour's a good shout.
Having a look at the poll. The poll is being refreshed. Let's take a
Go
look.
back, go back, go back.
Who
go
would
back.
survive longest from the Access team? It's all very static. Dave 8%, Nath
Come on.
9%, L 32, Rosie 8, Rob 41. I don't think you guys have really thought a lot about Rob, apart from his ruthlessness and his crazy killer eyes. You haven't really thought much about Rob.
I don't know where we're getting shot from here.
Has Dave played What Remains of Edith Finch?
No.
Really?
Nope.
Oh my god. Dave,
Yep.
you work for an official PlayStation?
I own it.
What are you doing?
Well, the
It's
games I haven't played, honestly, you'd be...
I know, it's
You would.
there's only so much time. Also, we're a team, you know? Our strengths complement each other.
Oh, I kind of thought that he was going to be distracted there.
Whereas the poll says Bill Kamara, everybody go and look at the poll. You press the I button and then you can access the poll and vote for me. Me. Nathan. Me. Nath.
Do you think... Oh, there's a big gap between us, so I can't even get there. So I won't worry about that.
Don't even.
Go.
Do it. You done it.
Okay.
Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, someone did say Josh Brolin. I think a big part of the influence for, well, the game as a whole, but I see a bit of him in Joel too, is his character from No Country for Old Men. So I see Brolin as a good choice.
Oh, man, they tricked me with a draw. There's
Sorry,
nothing in it.
Sorry. Is Dave going to play the rest of Final Fantasy VII? People loved seeing you play that.
I know.
That was
Well,
cool.
I must admit, I really, really enjoyed it. But, I mean, whilst I may play it on my own time, I doubt we're going to have time to play it on the channel. Because it's isn't
Right.
it massively long.
pretty long.
There's already about 8 things we're supposed to be, series we're supposed to be doing.
No, XCOM. Get back on XCOM.
XCOM.
Play FIFA. Do No Man's Sky. Rob's got to do his platinum quest on Skyrim.
I know.
So much to do.
Spotted this shit. Let's go around.
Okay.
Have a look.
Maybe we could do Last of Us cosplay with you as Joel and
Me?
Rosie as Ellie.
Oh, God.
See if you can distract him.
Okay.
I'll get you a
Okay.
piece of wood, and I think you've got basically everything else. You've got the beard and you've got loads of shirts.
I distracted him. Am I supposed to hurt them? Because I'm not. I'm just going to keep going. I've gone. I've really gone there. Could really do with like another brick or something. There's a brick.
You have to love the brick.
I love my brick.
That was smart. That was quick. I was there for ages when I first played this game.
Oh. It's very, very tense on grounded, or maybe it's very, very tense, on normal difficulty. I'm sure it is, but I feel particularly kind of like,
On
don't
edge.
mess it up, don't mess it up. don't
Harry
mess it
Chinnick
up.
says, this section of the game reminds me of Sheffield, which seems a bit harsh
Close to us.
on Sheffield. Which part of Sheffield? Pittsmore.
Be more specific.
Pittsmore, maybe. I'll give you Pittsmore.
What's that? Anything we can eat?
And I can say that because I lived there. No, I don't think that's all looks like bad things you should not eat. There's a pipe.
Speaking
Who's
of
the-
bad things,
Who's the tallest in the Access team? I believe it's Rob.
it is Rob.
And then Dave and I are very similar height.
Everybody is always very surprised
Oh,
how
actually-
tall he is.
Yeah, this
I
is
think it's
right.
because they mostly seem sat down.
Close.
Dan's tall.
Almost everybody comments on it if they meet Rob in
We're all
person.
quite tall. Rosie and Ella are also tall. Everybody's a tall person.
Yeah, actually, that's true. I don't feel like you and I are tall. We're just normal. Not normal, just average.
I mean, I think that's
Think
not
we can squeeze through
true.
here.
Okay.
I'm 6 foot.
Okay, fine.
So
Just
you
disagree
must
with me.
be
fine.
about 6 foot. But I think 6 foot is tall. It's just that in the Access team, we're not that tall.
Shit. I got more soldiers.
Oh, not more so.
still on the loose, sir. Break off pursuit and report back to sector 11.
That's right. Break off.
I don't think they see us.
Yeah, I bet they do though. I bet they do.
Stay in the shadows.
There really aren't any shadows, Joel. I mean, there's this. It's an evenly lit surface.
The guy was talking specifically about Kellam Island, which is very near Pittsmore, so I wasn't wrong. It's the bit in between
It's
Pittsmore
incredibly dark,
and
I
town.
think.
Kelham
we're-
Island is incredibly dark. It's like an old. I know that's not what you're talking about. There's like a brewery there, and it was. I haven't been there for ages. But
Are there any supplies? Please.
do you want
Some supplies.
Lots of people from lots of people. A couple of people from Sheffield are agreeing. Do you want some advice? Somebody's got some very specific advice.
Okay.
Yeehaw Game says when you get to the part with the guards, all the guards will come to the car and just stand there, and you can take them out without disturbing anyone. Work right to left. I don't
Okay.
know.
Have we
Well,
done that bit?
I don't know if we've done that bit. Maybe we've gone past
Nothing.
that bit.
My God, grounded mode is hard. Just no resources. I've not crafted a thing yet. I have got some shivs.
Tess, up through here through this pipe.
But Antic Gaming says they all look big because they hang out with a badger.
Okay.
True that.
Which
He
I
is unusually small for a badger.
That is true, yeah, even for a badger. Whew.
Oh, see, I don't. Rob wouldn't do well at this part of the
apocalypse.
the apocalypse, or
I've got
whatever.
to say, so Nocturnal Toothbrush says, how goes the playthrough thus far? I've got to say, you've done really well, man. Like, you had one death early on, and since then, nothing. I mean, I know we're not
Yeah,
really in with the clickers.
We're not into this super
With the-
hard part
with
yet,
the-
but
with the
I
infection.
think, yeah, I've had some luck. I've had some skill. Bit of everything. Well, I think we're about to get into the proper meat and potatoes of it, which has.
There you go.
I could eat some meat and potatoes now, actually.
Micronex points out that resources don't light
What was
up
the
on
plan?
grounded, so you have to do
Let's say
closer
that we deliver you
looks.
to
I
the
can
box.
see now everyone saying you missed so many
What then?
parts. That makes me feel great.
Oh,
Well
no.
spotted, everyone.
Well, you
Not me.
probably, were you going to carry on this save?
Not now.
You can shift it down from
Doctors, they're
grounded.
still
I think I need the
Yeah,
parts
we've heard that before,
to
huh, Tess?
I live.
like upgrade. It's for upgrading things, isn't it? Which sounds particularly important on a
Whatever
grounded
happened to me is
playthrough. So
the key to finding a vaccine.
Oh, Jesus.
It's what she said.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Hey, fuck you, man. I didn't ask for this.
Me neither. Tess, what the hell are we doing here?
What if it's true?
I can't...
What if, Joel? I mean, we've come this far. Let's just finish it.
Do I need to remind you what is out there?
you could tell us because we're not sure.
I get it.
I remember this scene incredibly vividly. Luke Taylor says, doing pretty well on surviving, but missing so many parts. Bill Cameron says, left gears behind. Also says,
There you
voted for
go.
Nath. Well done, Bill. Yes! Check it out. I'm in double figures.
What the
Dave,
hell? I'm
so-
going down.
In our poll, who would survive longest in The Last of Us?
That's it. I'm in last place. That's absolutely
Which
insane.
everyone should have a look at and vote for me on. Dave is in 7% in last place. I am in the third to last place with 11%. Elle, 31%. Rosie, 8%. Rob still in the lead. You deranged people.
That's absolutely incredible to me.
Deluded fools.
Do
So,
people not know how violent I am? That's mad.
we just started the game from scratch.
I
Elvis,
guess this
press
is what
play.
these buildings look like up close.
Justice in Gaming has pointed out that,
Look at that. That
Arnold
is super
Schwarzenegger
cool.
looks a bit like Joel. In that movie, what he did, Maggie, that movie is not very good, though. And also, he's done that now, hasn't he?
I think we even go. Don't you even go across that little? There's like a little bridge between the two.
You definitely are going into these buildings.
That
I
is
love this bit of
very
music
cool.
as well. This bit of music is great.
Should I run around? I mean, I've
There's
missed the
definitely
parts
stuff
now.
to pick up. There's definitely. I mean, maybe we could just say it doesn't matter as much, and it'd be more interesting to get to the encounter halfway up this building.
It
which
probably
is
would,
quite
yeah, we'll
scary.
just do
Although it'd be
that.
good if you had a brick.
Brick. I've got a brick. So, don't know what you're on about. I love my brick. We've talked about this.
Dave is. Oh, I'm reading out the comment before it's been entered in. Dave is literally the one surviving in The Last of Us and
I know.
still losing the poll.
That's the point. It's absolutely
I'm
crazy
sorry,
to me.
Dave.
And as I said, I killed Rob in a different apocalypse
Come on.
when he tried to betray me.
Oh my! Oliver Bath says, Dave,
Already.
you're losing because you're such a fun guy. Which I
That's
thought,
good. Yeah,
oh,
very good.
oh, even for Oliver,
on.
even for you, man. That's
Oh, I don't know. I've gone ahead here. What would you like me to look at?
There's the Capitol building.
The Capitol building. I can't see it. Sorry, everyone. I've managed to find a secret. It's not a secret, is it? It's just the area.
Oh, Darth Jalen says, for those of you who are looking for the platinum, the best way to do it is to
Loads of bricks.
play
Find
through on
anything over there?
easy, and then all your stuff stacks,
Keep
and then you
looking.
play through Grounded New Game Plus. but with all your business
You just stay
upgraded
close
already.
to her for now.
Ah, very clever.
Very clever. You can't do that on.
That's not what I've done.
You can't do that on Dead Space. None of your stuff carries over. So that'd be good. Somebody's shipping you and bricks.
Oh, good.
It's been ripped apart.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's a
Pretty
big,
fresh.
big hint there.
Yeah, I'm not sure he's going to be okay. That guy.
I can't believe he spent all this ammo. I could have used some of that. Is there nothing in the clip, Joel?
I
Can we
mean,
check?
It's extraordinarily wasteful. I mean, you've shot what 3 times in this playthrough,
Exactly.
and he's 20 bullets there.
I know, and it didn't help him either. Oh, I'm still fuming about the...
PlayStation Access has replied to itself saying the poll isn't about who's best at games, though, is it? Which sounds like the sort of petulant thing that Rob would
yeah,
say.
I wonder who's written that. God, try like being inside his I like that
mind.
he's admitting who's best at games there, though. Thanks, Rob.
Oh no!
Everyone's seen it
This
now.
is
I'm better than you at games.
the way that you two
even
managed
wrote
to
it.
get at each other is extraordinary. Rob has come down 1%, and that 1% has gone to me. Elle's
I'll
also
take
come
it.
down 1%, and that's gone to you.
Oh, good.
So-
I like that you've decided
so
the way
Rosie-
the percent moved there.
Yes. Rosie's now at the bottom. You're second. Me in third place, 12%. This- Honestly, this is like,
Isn't this a bit?
yeah, it is a bit. And
Oh.
also, just this, I remember making a note about this specifically. The first time I saw it, I was just like, that is unlike anything I'd ever seen on PlayStation 3 before.
I feel like there's a good sound.
Mate,
Oh God.
you forgot what happened.
Oh no.
Sort of.
I think it's dead. I think it's just that sound. Oh.
Like that.
The sound of the fungus sort of falling off it and oh God, I hope there's nothing here. Rats. Literally.
Somebody's very angrily just said, Lord, lots of people said you left some parts on the table. You have to get closer to the table. Stop overlooking tables. This is all in caps.
Okay.
Luke Taylor says Nath voted for you. Thank you, Luke.
Just so everyone
That's
knows.
kind of what I need.
You know, this is I'm sort of streaming here, not necessarily
Sure.
playing my game.
Dave's an entertainer, not a gamer.
I'm a
everybody.
just
So-
a chilled out entertainer. I remember this room. I don't know why. I think I really looked at all the art and stuff.
Same, yeah. Look at all the little cubicles are
Like
different. They had, don't they have like an objectives thing on the wall?
Oh, let's have
KPIs
a
or
look.
something?
Yeah.
Imagine remembering that from like.
It's mad that nothing is in this. Yes, tape is.
I
in
remember
this.
there
Do you like
being-
that, everyone? I got tape.
I remember there being a thing on Twitter at when the Last of Us came out, and it was like from a developer who doesn't work at Naughty Dog, just saying, "This is why Naughty Dog are ridiculous." And it was about Sarah's bedroom at the beginning of the game, and just like
Yeah.
how many months of work or weeks of work went into like the beanbag. It was just like.
Oh
could
yeah,
just-
here they go, look, Nath.
And now what I was going to say was like, you kind of go like, I'm running through these areas scared, and why would you make them that good? And you and me have remembered this room because
know.
someone spent ages putting it together.
Literally nothing happens in here, unless something happens right now, which it could.
I don't do.
Da, da.
Give me a hand with this.
Yeah, there's definitely nothing bad. I don't think anything happens.
I guess people who played this on Grounded.
Oh, that's loud.
Oh, that noise.
There we go. Tess, anytime you want to just kick him in the head, that will be great. Yeah.
I think because people who played on Grounded have trained themselves to be so vigilant when it comes to picking loot up, you're triggering them. They're very cross.
I understand. I understand.
Luke Taylor's used the hashtag Tape Squad.
Nothing I can use there. So all I can craft is shivs. I mean, I might as well. Why not? Shivs are great.
Shivs are great.
And that's it. Good. Oh, I've got 3. That's handy.
So the encounter you're just about to encounter is one of my favourite ones in the game, and I think it's going to be pretty much very near the end of this stream. So
It's
that's cool.
very
or as Domino says, clicker time, boys.
it's very kind of. It's like welcome to the game encounter, isn't it? It's like,
Rob's gone down to 39%, and that percent has gone to you, Dave, now on 9%.
that's more like it. I mean, it's ridiculous.
I mean, if we all pull
not
together,
asking to.
we could make it so that L wins this poll. That's all
Oh,
I'm saying.
I can-
If we
a
really pull
health
together.
kit. Yes. I'd much. I mean, the right choice is L. That's why I think That's what should be happening. I think people have they've misinterpreted just liking Rob.
Jellyfield
I like
Empanada says the clickers would be scarier if they qued instead of click. I missed that stream. I still don't really understand the quest stuff. I just know that it's a noise associated with Rosie. Stingray X says, do you guys believe the theory that this is set in the Uncharted world? I don't know if it's a theory so much as it was like a fun Easter egg, right? There was like a newspaper in Uncharted 3.
It was made in the Uncharted office, yeah. So there's that.
Hey, I could say, there was no way for me to say this in my video, and I don't think it's embargoed or anything. But
Oh God.
in The Last of Us Part 2, you go into a hideout of someone who isn't there for a reason that I don't even know actually, but I wouldn't spoil it even if I did. So you're like looking around like pretty established. It's within a settlement. And you go downstairs and he's got a power generator, and you know, like in The Last of Us,
Oh God. Oh God.
the world ended in 2013, and he's got a PlayStation 3 with the Uncharted trilogy on his desk.
That's amazing.
So if you're talking about whether they're set in the same world,
Top firm award.
if they are in the same world, then Nathan Drake is playing a video game of himself.
Yeesh. Oh, can I highlight this? This is one of my favourite things in The Last of Us. It's this sound.
Yeah, it's a good. Yeah, you can really feel the rubber and the button.
We've all had one of those torches.
It does also bring up
See if there's a way
the fact that, you know, the big tragedy of the pandemic ruining civilization is that Uncharted 4 never got released in this
Clear.
world. You know, they've got Uncharted 1 to 3, but not 4,
All right, kid, you're up.
which is sad, isn't it?
Sorry, I was paying attention to what happened. What's sad?
Sorry. That because of the Easter egg I just told you about in The Last of Us 2,
Oh.
there's also an absolutely...
Is that why? What? Because in that world,
Come on, big guy.
that's when did it happen? 2013.
2013, which is why they were the top firm 2013.
Yeah.
So that's why this guy's got the Uncharted 1, 2 and 3 on
But
PlayStation
not
3.
Uncharted
He's got a
4.
launch model PlayStation 3 on the desk next to a Sony TV.
That is excellent.
That's very cool.
Oh, good. Here we go then. I remember this encounter as well. Not well enough to actually,
He's
be
also
really good at it.
He's also got a collection of dirty films, and you know they have pun names.
Yeah.
There is an absolutely filthy pun name based on another Naughty Dog game. Filthy.
No guesses in the comments.
How you
please.
feel? It's about Crash Bandicoot.
Oh God.
Did I say that right? Good.
Let's not talk about that anymore now, Nate. This
I
is
think
serious.
I think that's
I'm
true.
following once again.
Somebody's
just gonna
asked why
follow
I'm so
Tess.
pink. I am very pink. It's because I'm closer to the light than Dave. Dave slouches, so I always have to go closer to the...
Dave
I can't.
slouches.
You do. You're tiny in all of the things. You're like
I
this.
don't understand. I'm not.
Or maybe I'm just pink.
Over this counter.
Okay, let's go then. Go 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 go. Yeah. Joel, could you climb, please?
Oh my, L is making a comeback. There is only 6% difference now.
That's it.
You've gone up another percentage point.
Quite right. I mean, look at
So
what's
Dave's
happening.
on 10%. I'm on 12. L on 32. Rosie on 7. Rob on 38. Look, take your votes from me. Give them to Al. We can't have Rob thinking that he's going to survive more than 10 minutes in.
It's not fair to him if he thinks he has a chance.
Oh no, there's loads of comments which are having to be redacted because
Oh
they're
dear.
they're
Yeah,
guessing
I
from-
did say,
All right.
Nate, this was a
that was a bad idea.
that was a foolhardy.
You're close though, everybody. You are. You are quite
God,
close.
this is crazy. Just don't look down.
Somebody says that Joseph Rung says Troy Baker and Ellen North are going to be playing this and Uncharted 2 soon on their channel, which will be interesting.
It will.
I've only watched a few of their things. I don't really have like tons of time to watch Let's Play videos, but if anyone's got something interesting to
Come
say
on,
about
Ellie.
this and
Wow.
Uncharted 2.
Wow, 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 wow. There's
Wow,
the Capitol
wow, wee
building.
wah.
It's mad that people wash windows on these things
Dodie,
when they're working.
Dodie says
boy,
you
indeed.
missed a medkit, Dave.
Oh, I missed something else. Brilliant. Cool. Thanks.
You missed a
Thanks for letting me know. Because it makes me feel good, and
Oh, swings and roundabouts.
it will help me. Oh
swings
no,
and
it
roundabouts.
doesn't.
You've gone back down. L's gone down. I don't really see where that point's gone. Is it still at to 100? What's happening? No, it doesn't.
Ah, okay. We've got a different gun here.
That's the
Was this-
revolver.
does it mean I drop my gun?
I believe it does.
No,
It might
surely I
it
just
might
holster
stack
it.
up on the menu.
Use that.
So you like,
okay, hang on.
yeah, it is.
You can carry more guns than you have holsters. That's clever. Extra guns are stored in your inventory and can be swapped with an equipped gun. Fantastic. Select a weapon to swap out. Hold X. Cycle through. I should pay attention to that. Select. Hold X. Cycle through. Got it.
Brian Deckert's done a playthrough of this apparently. That's cool.
My mate Brian.
Who, if you don't know, played the was it Connor from Detroit.
The revolver is more powerful, isn't it? Fewer bullets, but more powerful.
Hamilton
Runners.
6935 says 28 days later or 28 weeks later, and I have to answer because 28 days later is so much better. And I didn't even dislike 28 weeks particularly. The opening scene is incredible, but 28 days later is amazing.
This is really hard now because I can't hardly see, and she said runners, which means they can use their eyes, which means my torch is no good. Oh God.
It is dark in here, man.
It's really dark. All I can see is a big reflection of me.
I can still remember where all the bad guys are.
Oh, good. Well, you can tell me then.
Yeah, there's one at the far end of the room. Yeah, there's one here and there's one right round to the left, and there's the clicker is the one that's round to the left because you can kill this guy without being seen. I think.
I mean, I'm trusting you, Nath.
Yeah, they're not there. No, it's past that lighter wall, so you can. I'm fairly certain you can take this guy out.
Please go to the death. 28 weeks later was so much better. I'm reading in the chat now, Nath.
What?
So yep, that's what people are saying. Okay, here he is. Shoot
see
the
it?
runner. Shoot the runner.
Don't shoot
That
the
song
runner.
by
So you
Kasabian.
see the. Is that the clicker there? Or is
Yeah,
that
I see the
another-
clicker.
Maybe you can get that.
The clicker.
You can turn on the light. Somebody says they won't see the.
No,
torch.
I can't. I can for clickers, not for the runners. I think that's someone trying to get me killed.
Man. Somebody's asked what the best and worst movies I've seen this year, but I can't answer because this section is too tense.
It is. Oh God. Oh God. Okay,
Get
here we
into
go.
that desk. Get into that desk. Wait. I think you can see there, but not in the desk.
Okay.
There's a bottle. You've got a melee weapon, so you could brick and go.
If I just go,
Ooh,
if I go. Come
I didn't
on.
think he was going to go in there.
Come on.
You got it. Yes. Sleep.
Here we go.
Kyle McGrady asks, what is grounded mode? It's very hard. It's like the hard mode.
It's very, very hard mode.
Yeah, very, very hard mode.
I don't know exactly what I'm up against. One clicker and one more runner.
People are joking about 28 months later. Apparently, that is in the works. So, joke is on. Well, nobody. So it might be good.
There's the clicker. There's at least
So,
one
are you,
clicker.
for
There's two runners.
oh mate, are there two? One of them's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming straight for us.
I guess I should use. I might throw a bottle.
Yes.
Wait. Oh
None
God.
of the infected. I'm getting mixed messages. People are saying that the runners do react to light. Some people are saying.
Well,
they
that's what
don't.
someone said earlier, and that's why I was kind of spotted earlier.
Oh mate. I don't know if
Oh
you can
God,
get.
it sounds awful being infected,
you-
doesn't it?
Can you get across there, or is the?
I'm
where's
worried
the-
about the clicker, but
Yeah, well, I don't know where the clicker is now.
he was still there. I think he's just stood, just thinking about becoming spores. What I wanted to do was throw the brick as a distraction. Off he goes.
Somebody really does say you can use it still with runners. Oh
I
look, Joel
can't-
looks nice there,
I
doesn't he?
can't remember how, what the deal is with clickers. Can I just go straight up to him? He's blind, right?
He's blind, so it's more about hearing.
This
So
was
y-
this was a
So
mistake.
you can throw a brick at him and then. But you really, I'd
Oh my
say
God.
you really want to get rid of one more runner.
Yeah, I want to get
And
rid of
then
that
you
one.
can kill the clicker.
This has gone bad.
Brick. And murder. Okay, and then just run. And then maybe try and get yourself a bottle. Have you got a bottle?
There's a bottle over here. I think.
There's one by the desk out there, I think, unless you already picked it up.
Hang on. It's just. Where's the clicker? Doesn't it start moving at this point? Oh yeah.
We're in overtime, Dave. Oh my. Okay, so you're gonna have to. Oh mate, I don't even know. You want?
Can I not just?
Oh, brick. This is perfect.
I love my brick.
Get the brick.
Can I just run up and...
You can. I would throw it and then melee him.
That's what I'm thinking. Quick, Joel.
Nice. Oh,
That's
his
it.
head has come off.
No more head for you. Oh. I regret that.
It's okay, but if you can get around to the bottle, that will really give you that opening advantage that all survivors love.
All about an advantage. Where's he gone? I wish I could use Joel's listening
I
ability.
know, right? Yeah, I forgot that we're not using that. We're using memories and checking with our eyes, which is much harder. I think he's in here, right?
I thought he was, but he's not.
Hello? Running man.
There he is.
Hello?
There he is. Hi. Hello.
See if you can do it without the bottle. Yes. Nice.
And he's gone. He's out of there.
He's out of there.
It's bang on 5.
It
Nate.
is. That was perfect. Why don't you go into the moonlight and then turn the camera around on Joel, and then we can end the stream.
Press, Joel.
I don't know exactly where to put him.
Oh, I was thinking before that because I don't know.
Well,
So
yeah, because of that.
yeah.
Fine. Wait, you guys, wait.
Lads.
Wait. Hang on. Hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Turn it around.
Family
There
photo.
he is. Can you go into photo mode? Yeah.
Woo!
We did it, everybody. Oh, look at that.
That cool.
He looks like a werewolf. So that's it for us today. Dave, I thought you did really well. We're playing
Thank you.
we're on grounded mode. I
You
would have done
you
that
better
well.
check the poll. I mean, I bet I haven't
Okay.
done well enough to do,
Well, you are-
any votes.
Let me tell
but,
you, you are second to bottom.
Hey.
So not bottom. Who would survive longest in The Last of Us? You said, everybody watching the stream, Rosie would be the quickest, the first to go. 7%. Dave
She's
would be
the first to fall.
following up very quickly after that with 9%. Me
Incredible.
on 12%, Elle on 32%, Rob on 38%. The only way I can really square this away in my mind is that in this actual future, Elle has skinned Rob and is wearing his face and is telling everyone that she is Rob. And that's why Rob has won this poll. Because I think Elle will definitely win. Dave's taking a nice picture, and we're going to say goodbye while that's happening. Thank you for watching. This is The Last of Us Remastered, which you can get as part of the monthly games on PlayStation Plus this month. And go and play it if you want. That's very nice, Dave.
Thank you.
It's very good. Thank you very
I
much for
thought so.
watching. Thanks to Domino and to Oliver for being our mods today. Thank you for Dan. Thank you for the Access team for writing all of those constructive comments and for voting on the poll. We're going to go before it gets too much overtime. We're on
this
time
is fun
today.
though, isn't it?
Feels good.
Maybe a little colour filter.
We'll be back on Monday. Say goodbye, Dave.
Goodbye.
We'll be doing something else.
Yes.
Then I'm not sure what we're streaming on Monday, but it'll be good fun and you should join us, and we'll let you know in the community tab before then. So we'll see you soon.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.